Hello, everyone. So welcome. Having some minor difficulties today, and I'm not enjoying that. And I tried really hard not to have any, but yeah, that happened. So hopefully everyone had a wonderful day yesterday after we got off. Oh, you know what? I did. I actually got my hair done, and I was going to make sure that I took it down before the live stream started, but I didn't, and so here we are. So yes, I did get my hair done. And it is actually about time because I think it's been like a good, 7-8 months since I had my hair done. So yes, very, very cool. So before we actually get in and get started today, I do have a slight confession. This morning, actually, I was only able to get my Curio cabinet done. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is really get into our Curio cabinet. If you don't have a Curio cabinet, that's fine. Go ahead and work on doing your coat closet during this time. I just had a hell of a night last night. So while everything is getting set up and I'm working over here, I do want to give a big shout out to one of our newest members, John Jacob. And thank you, Anita. Let me go ahead. I'm going to jump in the chat and say hello to everyone. Shar is here. Hello, Shar. Melanie says, hi, Danielle. Today I started my 15 minutes decluttering in my basement. Awesome. Let's see. Marie Max says, hello. I missed yesterday. I thought I was missing today, but I'm here. Yay. So awesome. All right. Very good. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about the horror story that my Curio cabinet was. First, I'm going to tell you some of the things you're going to need today, the tools of the trade for this particular game. You're going to want to have a glass cleaner if you're doing the Curio cabinet. You're going to want to have a glass cleaner, a furniture polish, and something to dust with. Try to think what else. And then your imagination. We'll use that too. So, hey, how's it going? Thank you. Abstract Possibilities. She does some amazing artwork. If you're into painting, mixed media, stuff like that, she's your girl. So definitely go check out her channel. We've been friends for a very long time. So, go check her out. Love her. While you guys are getting all your tools, I'm going to be facing this direction, finishing up this, but I want to go and tell you all about the hell that was my Curio cabinet last night. So I had told you guys about the brain function. There we go. So I told you that my Curio cabinet, I hadn't really used it in like forever. And I mean forever. Let's see. We've been in Texas about 7 years. So when it was packed, oh my gosh. And then the junking data girl. All these people are coming in. Hi. So the junking data girl. This is actually pretty perfect. So she's been getting stuff. And well, some of her videos are refurbishing things. So this is kind of perfect, but I know there for a while she was also into art. You guys need to go check out both their channels, The Junking Data Girl and Abstract Possibilities. So cool to see everyone pop in. So 7 years ago we moved here, and the movers actually put like a clear packing tape on the glass and the mirrors to make sure that it didn't break on the move. Well, let me tell you, it didn't. None of that stuff broke at all, thankfully. But unfortunately, I had all this tape and residue that was stuck to the mirrors. And I was thinking, all right, it's going to be fine. Not going to be that bad. I had something called Goo Gone. And so I tried to go and get all this stuff removed. And yeah, hot freaking mess. So I started recording that. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll be able to get this done for a video, for you guys. Let me tell you, it ended up taking 2 hours to get this tape off. So I didn't get done until 1:45. So if I look tired, it's because I actually am tired. So at that point, I'm like, all right, no problem. It's going to be fine. I'll just wake up in the morning and do the curio cabinet, do the coat closet, and so then the curio cabinet was a task in and of itself. So, hello, and planner, mom to 5 boys, I don't remember your name. I'm sorry. I'll get there. I just don't remember your name, but hello to you anyway. So yes, that was my whole existence. It was really a hot mess. So if you want the shorter video, I'm trying to get that out right now, to be honest. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. If you guys want to, I'd say wait till after the stream, or maybe even like halfway through. I'll have something, I believe, it's like an 11-minute video, of basically the same thing. No, you said, planner to mom voice, you said that your name is Dakota? My daughter's name is Dakota. I'm going to try to go and piece that together. So, hi, Dakota. All right. So, if you have all the tools of the trade, again, we need a Windex. You're going to want a furniture polish. We're doing the curio cabinet today. You're going to want something to dust with, and then you're going to want your imagination. We're going to get started. I've lost my timer. Uncool, dudes. Uncool. You know what? I know where it is. I put it on the table because I was like, you know what? Screw this. It only takes 15 minutes to do one task. So it's on my table, but that's all right. I have my phone. That'll be just fine. So the first thing we're going to do is we want to unpack the curio cabinet. So I am actually setting a timer for 10 minutes. Now, what I did during this time, it actually took me 13, but that's only because I unpacked a box with all the stuff. So I'm going to give you guys 10 because you don't have to unwrap stuff. My suggestion, take all the stuff out of the curio cabinet and put it somewhere. I put mine on my table. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to get started. I have about 37 minutes worth of work that we're going to do. I know Flylady says 15 minutes, but I'm task driven, and so this is how I modified the system for me. So I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes, and I do have my wonderful little video, so you can see me if you want, and you're just chilling. If not, 10 minutes on the clock. So on your marks, get set, go. And I am going to be putting that on the screen here in just a minute. I don't know, guys. I'm not all together. Not all together today. So what's funny is if you actually watch this later in the shorter version, you're going to see it's actually all kind of out of whack. I did this a little bit later, but yeah, this box was This box was untouched for 7 years, and there's a little bit of water damage on the bottom. And so I actually had no choice but to kind of get this done, because the box, I just felt like it wasn't going to weather another move, if that makes sense. So you are seeing me, if you're just watching, I am doing this real time with y'all. So I cut out about 3 minutes of this particular video. So yeah, you're going to get a full 10 minutes out of me. And hi Maria, we're doing the curio cabinet and you're right on time. All we're doing is just getting everything out of it. So I do have a surprise for you guys when we're all done. I do have a small video that's going to show you guys the final reveal of my curio cabinet, and I can tell you, I am so proud. I am so proud. I might end up moving some things around. I don't know. But this is what it looks like for right now. So yeah, the packers actually packed all my things, and nothing was broken. Nothing. I was shocked. I was so shocked. Because I thought for sure something, at least one thing was going to be broken, but nope, nothing was broken. And I took all the paper when I was unpacking it, and I just threw it on the ground. It was a little bit cathartic to actually do that. Just take it, unwrap it, and toss it. I was a little bit shocked to see all this stuff that was in the box, because like I said, I haven't seen this thing in like 7 years. So I had forgotten some of the cool things that I had in there. And there's some things, yep, we're getting everything out of the cabinet. For me, I am the curio cabinet, if you have one. Why? Because we're going to be dusting it and putting it back. So this gives you a good opportunity to get in there, be able to go in and clean off the shelves, get the inside cleaned and polished. That's why I suggest taking it out of the cabinet. I know it seems weird, but that's what I did. Hopefully that answers your question, Maria. I don't know why I was calling you Bridget. I am not here, guys. I really am not. I need more coffee. In fact, I just finished my second cup of coffee right before I went live with you guys. I found some knickknacks that were in my curio cabinet, and I'm not sure how it was in there when I moved. But I found that there's some items in there that I don't want to keep in there. I'll probably put them somewhere else, but nope, I just didn't really feel like it. I think that there were two trophies there. One will probably end up going inside of my husband's office, and I might even have him take the other one as well, because they're not, one is for his work, and then the other one is like some costume contest. When I got this curio cabinet, I had it empty for a while, because I didn't really know what you're supposed to put inside of a curio cabinet. So I just put anything I had in there. Perhaps one day I'll get little knickknacks and trinkets, but I don't know. To me, it seems like clutter. And I even told him, because when I went through Flylady before, I told him that I felt that that the curio cabinet is a bunch of clutter. And he said, well, that's basically where you put all your little prized possessions. So I didn't have any of that. So what you'll see when we go through it is I have a lot of stuff that is from our wedding. And our wedding was 15 years ago. So some of this stuff, I'm still a little bit shocked that I still have it. So we have a little less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. So I actually regretted not pulling my hair back when I did this because it was getting all up in my face. Not cool. How are you guys doing with it? I'm hoping that 10 minutes was enough to take all the things out of your curio cabinet. Now, if I was a craftier person, or maybe more of a creative person, or maybe someone that had smaller kids, I probably would have done something with all the paper that I used after I unpacked all my stuff. But I'm not, and I don't have smaller kids. But this kind of paper is actually, it's just a packing paper, and it's really nice to use for your kids just to go and draw drawings on. It's relatively cheap too. I believe that you can also use this kind of paper to clean glass and mirrors. And now that I think about it, I really probably should have used that, because I know that you can use newsprint, not newspaper, but the print that they use to actually use to print on the newspapers. Shar says, wow, I'm done. I don't have a curio, so I changed out some water in my 5-gallon fish tank. Only has plants, no fish. Hey, that's okay. That's a good use of your time. Maria's asking about a question about yesterday. With what do you clean light switches? So I hit it twice. So I hit the light switches with a Clorox wipe. And actually I found, I was reading somewhere that rubbing alcohol, if you have that, that'll also be a disinfectant. So might want to check that out. I went over my light switches with, there's our time. So I went over the light switches again with Windex. The Windex I had did have ammonia in it. So I did go over that. But I would use a Clorox wipe or just any kind of disinfectant. Any kind of disinfectant. So that is 10 minutes taking the stuff out of the curio cabinet. Hopefully you're done. If you are ready to move on to the next task, let me know. Let me know. With what do you clean window frames? So Maria, are you talking about like the sill? Or are you talking about like if it was something you were going to open? Yesterday, I cleaned the sills. I just wiped it down after I was done with the windows. I wiped it down with the Windex still. I'm probably not going to do that again. I don't want to do that too often because I don't want the paint to come off. So what I will probably end up doing with that is probably just some warm water and a wipe. I have considered actually making my own cleaning solution. And I don't want to say it's mine because it's not. I've seen several people do it basically to open if it's made out of wood. So if it's made out of wood, I mean, you could use a wood polish. But what you could do is you can do warm water, a small amount of dish soap, or also I've heard of vinegar, and then put a little bit of essential oil in there just for a smell. Maybe I'm using too much vinegar, but when I've tried it before, it reeked. So I'm going to try with a little less vinegar. All right, so here's what our next task is. The next task that I did is I actually cleaned the glass on the Curio cabinet. Shar, for you, I would, since you're working on the fish tank, I would consider cleaning the outside of the glass. It's obviously going to take you less time. And I actually spent 7 minutes because, and I don't know if I have two things on this. I probably don't. But no, I don't. So I cleaned the glass on the inside. I have mirror on the back. So I did that. I also cleaned the shelves at the same time. So take about 7 minutes to go ahead and clean the glass in your Curio cabinet on the outside, your shelves, all of that. And if you are not following along with the Curio cabinet, that is perfectly fine. I promise. It's perfectly fine. Consider, let's see, what else can we do? For you, I would consider straightening one of your drawers. Any drawer you possibly have, spend, and I'll give you guys 10 minutes. Spend 10 minutes going ahead and straightening out any drawer you have. All right, so I'm going to restart our timer and go. So I actually still, there you go, Shar. I still had residue on my windows, which might be why it took me 7 minutes to clean these windows. But, oh, guys, never let anyone put any kind of tape on your stuff. I actually, as I was going through it last night, I found out that you can actually remove the mirrors and the glass. I felt so stupid. But hey, live and learn, right? Also, when I was doing that Goo Gone, what took me probably the longest is just trying. I'd already sprayed like the instructions said. You're supposed to spray it. You can let it stand for like 5 to 10 minutes. So I did that and then wipe it down. Well, I failed to see that I was supposed to then hit it with warm soapy water. And let me tell you, it took like 30 to 45 minutes for me to figure that out. I mean, at that point I was searching for anything I could to try to go and get that off. I was going to go and get a razor blade if I had to. It was bad. And then when I realized that that's what I needed to do, oh my gosh, I felt so freaking stupid. And for those of you that are wanting to watch the shorter version of this, I'm getting that uploaded right now for you. So recently, as of last night actually, someone had made mention about the Flylady system, and how the Flylady system is where you're only working for 15 minutes and then stopping. I can see that. So what I can tell you is that I definitely see that. For those of you that are here on the stream with me, I know that you guys like having someone there to clean along with you. So that's why I've now started making 2 different videos of the same content. If working for this long is not your jam, that's perfectly fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings at all. So at that point, I definitely recommend watching the shorter video if you want. Next week, I may try doing the live stream a little bit differently, but not because I want to appeal to the shorter video audience, but more because we really don't have as many number of tasks to do. So I'm going to be putting my brain to work on that and really trying to figure out how I want to handle the stream next week. So what I did is I really had to get into the corners of my glass, honestly, because I still had a little bit of that residue, but I noticed that there were some crevices that needed getting clean as well. So I figured, hey, I'm going to go and take a little bit longer to go and get in those crevices. Yeah, Marie, talk about burnout. Last night I was so exhausted. Usually I take medicine to fall asleep. Last night, nope. I did not have to do that. So we have we have a little bit over 5 minutes left. So don't think that you need to hurry through this. Guys, we're dealing with glass. So the last thing that we really want to do is break it accidentally. I'm not going to race through trying to clean something. I will during the weekly home blessing. Oh yes, that's when we get in our cardio for the week. But I'm not going to do that during my deep cleaning. I like to take things nice and slow, and if that means that it takes me longer than 15 minutes, so be it. Yeah, and so I do want to go in while you're on the stream and y'all are just kind of chilling and listening to me. There are other people that do the same thing that I do. And I'll tell you their strengths because that'll just kind of give me something to talk about for the next 4 minutes. So I know you guys have already heard me praise and repeatedly talk about Lady. Her channel is Love Always Lady, and I love watching Lady. I love, love, love. So I like watching her because she has I think she said 8 people in her house right now. She has a family of 6. So she also does, she works from home, but she's a stay-at-home mom, if that makes sense. So she teaches, and she gets up at the butt crack of dawn. The butt crack of dawn. Yes, I said that. Like 4:30, man. So she's getting up well before I can even dream of trying to wake up. But she's trying to go and struggle through homeschooling, the virtual school that everyone's trying to go through. And so she's real life. So if you have kids and you're trying to figure out how to juggle it all, and I mean like the smaller kids, she's your lady. Absolutely. Oh, and I realized that my video's over, huh? So she's definitely going to be your lady. For me, I'm not going to be that person if you're trying to necessarily see real life with kids while you're cleaning. My daughter is 15, so I'm not really going to be able to show you that. Now, I will be able to show you how to get your teenagers involved. That I can show you. But I'm not going to be able to show you with the smaller kids. So we have 2 minutes left. So I have 2 more people I want to call out. And there's more, but I have 2 minutes. So the next one is Diane in Denmark. So Diane in Denmark, if you need a cheerleader, like an actual rah cheerleader, that's Diane in Denmark. In fact, most of her videos start off with her doing pom-poms. So I like her because she will also take you through, this Flylady journey real time. I know that she likes to do things for only 15 minutes and that's it. So what she gets done in that 15 minutes is it. So when she goes through zone cleaning, she'll work for 15 minutes and then the next day she'll go for 15 minutes as well. My understanding is that she was a Flylady mentor, and so she's been doing it for quite some time. So I like her for that. The next one is the Secret Slob, and you may have heard about the Secret Slob. So she's been doing this for a while as well, and she's doing a lot of printables. Right now, I believe she just started her 21 baby steps over again. Sorry, my brain is bleh. She just started her 21 baby steps over again. So if you're interested, definitely check that out, the Secret Slob. And you know what? Hey, let her know I sent you. But I do like her as well. She's just like us, and she'll show you from the beginning. I know that she just got her sister started as well. So there we go. That's my timer. So those are right now 3 people that I can tell you I would definitely go and check out their channels. There's a few like Carrie Grace. Carrie Grace I've been watching for a while as well. Yeah. I'm going to go and take a break. Let's take a break just for a minute. Just a small sweet tea break. That's good. All right. So how are we doing, guys? You've been working for about 20 minutes now. And if you're following along with me, then we have taken all the items out of your curio cabinet. We have also cleaned the glass and any mirrors you have inside of your curio cabinet and the shelves. I am proud of you. So, what I want to work on now, it's only going to be 5 minutes. So I'm changing our timer. And when I did all of this morning, I didn't take the breaks. I was like, all right, let's move. So what we're going to do is take your furniture polish. So I just got a microfiber cloth and I sprayed my cloth. I did the outside and the inside. So that's all I did for 5 minutes. Now, if you are not following along, then we're going to get a jump start on the coat closet. Guys, if you're doing the Curio along with me, unfortunately, I didn't get to the coat closet. So if you want, hey, rewatch this and get to the coat closet. So, all right. So yes, for those not following along, you're going to go ahead and do the coat closet. Let's see what you can get done in 5 minutes. It might take a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but you never know. So, all right. Let me get my polishing ready. If you guys are ready, I am ready too. So, 5 minutes on the timer and go. So for me, polishing the Curio cabinet actually only took me 4 minutes. That's it. Hi, Susie. If you're playing along in the home version of this game, my suggestion is that you follow along with the alternate game. Right now, you are taking 5 minutes and straightening the coat closet. You're straightening the coat closet. So this Curio cabinet, I believe was my husband's mother. I believe it was hers. She had, between her and his stepmother, they have a lot of Curio cabinets amongst them. So obviously I had to have one too. So yeah, she gave me one because it was just in storage and she didn't need it. So I'm like, well, sure, why not? I'll go and I'll take a Curio cabinet. And yeah, if you are actually watching this video, just be careful. You might get a little bit shaky, a little bit motion sickness. I didn't know how I was going to go and actually film this. So yes. Oh, thank you, Susie. She says she's about to get ready for work, but she wanted to say hi. Well, hi. If you want, watch it again. I will have a shorter version. It's actually almost ready to go live for you guys. So, but I'm so glad that you popped in and said hello. So yeah, honestly, it didn't take too long for me to go and do this, to polish the Curio cabinet. I wasn't even sure if I was going to use the polish on it, but I'm really glad I did. Because bye Susie, the cloth when I was done was gross. It was gross. Right now you guys have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Make sure that you're getting the bottom of your curio cabinet, not just the outside and back of it. And when you do the outside, make sure you get the bottoms, like the feet, because you're going to find a lot of dust is going to collect there. That's what I noticed. You guys have about 1 minute and 14 seconds left. A minute and 14 seconds left. Actually, it's now less than 14 seconds, but you know. All right, we have 30 seconds left now. And you know what? My hair's going back up in a bun. That's what it's doing. We have 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, that's going way faster than I can speak. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's done, guys. That is done. So at this point, you have been working for 25 minutes. I know, I keep telling you, but look what you got accomplished so far. I know, it's a hot mess still, isn't it? Yeah, I know. So we're going to make this look good. I promise. I promise. You guys still with me? When you're ready, if you want to keep moving, it's going to look worse than what it is, but we're about to make it look so much better. So let me know when you're ready here inside of the chat, okay? Yep, just let me know when you guys are ready. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so what we're going to do for the next 2 minutes, and it's only going to be like 2 minutes. So what I would do at this point is we're going to go ahead and put those shelves back. So like I said, it's not going to even take 2 minutes. At least I don't think it will. So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys started. I will be muted at that point. My daughter needs me to run her some medicine, so I'm going to go do that for 2 minutes. So, so yes, go ahead and put those shelves back. And then once we're done getting the shelves back, then we're going to take some time and we're going to go ahead and start putting the items back in. Okay? All right. So 2 minutes on the clock. I have the cheap microfiber cloths. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on them. All right, on your marks, get set, go. How we doing, guys? Your time is up. So all we were doing is just putting the shelves back inside the curio cabinet. That's it. Because now the fun is going to begin. So hopefully for those that are doing the alternate game, hopefully you guys were able to get some straightening out of your coat closet. And if not, keep going. I don't mind. So on our list of things to do today, we're doing the curio cabinet. We do have to do the coat closet. I'm actually doing mine. It's still not done. So I'm going to be taking some time and doing mine after the stream here. I'm probably going to rewatch this stream myself and do all the things that I need to do along with those that are playing the alternate game. And so if you have any other drawers, we're doing those. Outside, for me, it's raining. It was raining yesterday. It's raining today. But if you have any plants that need to go into different planters, do that, and refill any bird feeders if you have them. So here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to start to put everything back inside the curio cabinet. It took me about 10 minutes, maybe 13, 14 minutes to go and put everything back. So, this is where we're going to be using our creativity tool. So if you had it a certain way before, maybe changing it up might help. Who knows? And the fact you took it all out, do you remember how everything was actually in? You might. So I am going to go ahead and we're going to put everything back in the curio cabinet. For those that are playing a different game, you could always get a head start on sweeping. It's going to be your choice. Or you could sit here and chat with me. I don't mind that either. All right. So I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock. Because after we're done with this, we're done. All right. So on your marks, get set, go. All right, so I had no idea how I was going to put everything back in. I just had no idea, so I just started going. Like literally no clue, because I couldn't remember how everything was put back. So that little, and I know it's hard for you to see. So that little bottle right there, and you're going to see it a little bit better when I show you guys the reveal. Oh, perfect, Marie. So that I ended up putting in upside down. And it wasn't until a little bit later that I realized that I did that. So I had to go and change it all around. But it's all right. Yeah, so for some things I actually put it on the shelf where I thought I wanted it, and then come to find out, I decided that wasn't the best place for it. So then I ended up switching it all around anyway. That's one of the things I actually like about doing this every month, even if we don't do it to this extreme, it gives us the opportunity to go and change the look of it. Even if we want to go and take some things out and put different things in. That's what I think at least in my head, I'm going to do with this time. I'm going to take things out and put different things in. No problem, Shar. And I don't want you guys to think that you have to do everything the way that I'm doing it at all. So if you get done, go ahead, sit back, relax. Yeah, probably during this time, because I mean, I have a whole box of coats. I'm gonna have to go and do that. I might actually take the furniture polish, and I might do the credenza in my entryway. So future Danielle, do the credenza. There you go. I typically don't watch my own videos, but I'm going to this time. As I was doing it, I kind of noticed that things started to look a little crowded. I don't think I like that very much. But I have all these things that I want to put in there, or I know my husband would want to be put in there. So, Marie says, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Thank you. So yeah, hey, I mean, if you're noticing that there's a major difference in your curio cabinet, you will, or if you're just noticing that you are seeing a much cleaner home, then definitely go ahead and give this a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. And hey, might as well, now that Marie's reminded me, if you are seeing a value to what I've been going over with you guys, don't forget to consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything at all. It's growing our community, but that way it'll be easier for you to get notified of these videos. If you want an actual notification when the videos are up on YouTube, or if you want to see the next time that I'm live, which tomorrow is going to be it's going to be one of those live streams you're going to want to be a part of. Just a heads up. If you're not going to be a part of it, that's cool, but it's definitely one you're going to want to watch. We're going to be planning our next week, and we'll be in zone 2. So we're going to be talking about what that's going to entail and how I'm going to be breaking it up for myself, and maybe some other possibilities of how you might want to break it up too. So if you want to be notified the minute that I go live, then make sure you there's a little bell right next to the subscribe. If you hit that and you choose all notifications, you should be notified. All right, I'm waiting. We have 4 minutes left. So remember, these are your precious valuables. So I don't want you to rush this. You're going to have time. Don't rush. Use your creativity. That's one of the things that makes us not like those born organized people, right? So we get so disorganized and we're such perfectionists because we are so creative. So you have all these things. Think about what makes you happy. What makes it look good to you? I can't tell you how to do, well, I can give you some tips maybe in the future, but think about what makes you happy. I have this crystal nativity scene. I have no idea where I got it from. Not a clue. And I remember one year I put it out for Christmas and I couldn't find all the pieces. The most pivotal piece, if you know what I'm talking about, I couldn't find him. I couldn't find him anywhere. And I got so mad because I'm like, I'm okay, and I know this is bad, right? But here I am, I'm cussing, right? I'm cussing up a storm because I cannot find this one piece that is so pivotal to the whole thing. Ended up my daughter had it in her hands. I felt bad. And then I apologized. So. We have, I don't know how I keep hitting it on the mark either, but we have 2 minutes left. This is your 2-minute warning. Okay, listen, don't rush. If you need more time, don't rush. But I'm just letting you know, this is how long I have. And then I'm going to attempt to show you guys the reveal video, which will be part of the condensed version. So it has talking on it. So I don't know how loud that's going to be. So just a heads up, if you're wearing headphones, I don't know how loud it's going to be on this stream. Throwing it out there. And I actually do talk about the different pieces in my curio cabinet because, almost everything you put inside that curio cabinet, if you have one, everything is special. That's where all your little special things go. So, all right, we got a minute left. 1 minute left. All right, we have 40 seconds left. Oh, okay, good. 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Hey, that was right on time. All right, guys. So, if you have everything back in, then you're done. You're done. So, if you're not done, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. What I'm going to do is I am going to put the chat back up. Let me see if I can make this happen. I am going to go and put the chat back up for us. And let's see. But I want to show you what the inside of my curio cabinet looks like and give you guys a little bit of background into that. And I didn't write down how long that was. I know it's not long though. So now again, please keep in mind, I have no idea how loud this is going to be. So when it starts, if it's too loud, please let me know, okay? And I'll be turning off my microphone as well. I'm finding it. Sorry. There it is. Okay. Whew. So, I'm going to go ahead and put on the video again. If it's too loud, please let me know, okay? All right, here we go. Looks like here without the lights on. And let's go turn on the lights. And that's what it looks like with the lights on. Now, granted, it's still pretty dark, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights and let's see. And I'll take you through a little tour of it. I don't know why it's so dark down here, but I will somehow fix that. So let me open this and I'll take you kind of through what I got going on here. So I have this set here that was given to us, I believe, by my mother as a wedding gift. And you're going to see a lot of wedding stuff in here because I didn't know what to do inside of a curio cabinet. So that right there is where all the petals were being tossed at the wedding. These were on the tables. I love this. So this is supposed to be like a wax melt or like a essential oil that gets heated, but I just thought it was really pretty. I wore this in my hair. This lights up. Coffee and creamer is part of the set. This is my bouquet that I actually walked down the aisle with. It is silk because I have really bad allergies, so I think this was worn on the flower girl's wrist, maybe? Yeah, on her wrist. Let me go ahead and turn off that light. I know it's loud, sorry. So I love Fabergé eggs. I like eggs with things in them. And this one opens too, but there's nothing in it. Okay, so that was a cake topper that we had on the cake. And this was a candle that held these fake rings on them. So I thought it was just kind of cute to keep it there with the rings. I just thought that was pretty, honestly. And I think my husband Shane actually got that for me. This was, I believe, my great-grandmother's. So this is the platter that came with it. You'll see that I somehow have been able to go and keep these this crystal nativity scene alive. I am very shocked. And this right here is one of the first things that my husband gave me, and it came with a rose and a balloon. So that is my curio cabinet. So that's it. That was my curio cabinet. Hopefully you guys were able to get a lot of stuff done too. As you can see, I did a lot of work, and I did all that before my second cup of coffee. So yes. But I do want to thank you guys so much for joining. So if you still have the coat closet to do and the straightening out the drawers, so you only did half of it, well, I'm going to rewatch the stream. That way I have something audibly telling me when to do stuff too. So I'm going to go and do that. Maybe I'll eat something first, but thank you guys so much for joining me today. And like I said, stay tuned tomorrow because we're going to be planning out our week for next week, but we're going to be sweeping and vacuuming and I say sweeping and vacuuming because I vacuum. We're going to be doing basically the floors. That's all we're pretty much doing tomorrow is just the floors. That way it'll give you guys an audible to do something, but at the same time, if you want to rewatch it, then you can get a good idea as to how we're going to plan it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.